Hello everyone. I'm like half awake, half asleep right now. I was literally just taking a nap and then I was like, oh, I have to wake up, and I was like, I have to go record, because if I don't record then I'm gonna miss out. You guys are gonna miss out making videos for you guys. So here I am, awake now, sort of. Half awake, half asleep. Hopefully I'll wake up as we record. Drinking water. Sorry. Alright, so let's get started. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or a good evening. I don't know what time it is for you guys. It is evening-ish for me right now. I was tired from this morning because I had class in the morning, guys. So I was like, I'm just taking a nap, take a little sleep, a little sleepy bye, and wake up later, and then I'll get started on editing and recording. And that's when it hit me, and I was like, oh damn, it's like evening-ish and I haven't recorded or uploaded a video. I best get to uploading and recording. So sorry about that, guys. Like I said, this is still a hobby to me, and I'm trying my best to stay ahead in the game for you guys. Let's see, Endeavor. Attack move that could stand. Okay. Attack is what? 40, and then I think you're 35, so I forget you. Forget that tackle attack. So right now I think I said I was taking philosophy. I'm taking a philosophy class right now, guys, because you know I'm very philosophical. I always like that type of stuff. I like contemplation, and I like learning about new methods and arguments and debating, and philosophy has a lot of open stuff to learn. So I was very intrigued, and you know, I was finding it very informative. So I'm taking 2 back-to-back philosophy classes. I'm in class a lot. Just like learning. Hold on, guys, let me move my little set around. There we go. Sorry if it bothered you guys. But yeah, like I learning about that type of stuff. I've always found it intriguing. So I'm pursuing a career in literature and education. So having a little philosophy in my oh shit, get the ball. What am I doing? Getting a little bit of philosophy in my head and learning some new study methods and stuff like that always helps out. It's very good. If you're in college and you haven't taken a philosophy class yet, if you don't find it interesting, check it out. I say check it out for the fact that like you can learn a lot in a philosophy class of learning about fallacies. Like right now we're learning about fallacies and argument methods and stuff like that, and what you should see in your daily life and the type of people there are, and you know what really makes you, well, you. And it's really interesting because it really hits home and it really makes you think about, you know, the world around you and yourself. So like I said, if you're interested in philosophy, or if you're not interested in philosophy, you still should at least take one class, because philosophy is something that everyone should really have a little interest in, or a little bit of explanation and understanding of. I like the music here, so it always helps out. That's my advice. That's my advice to people who are in college, or if you're not in college, still check it out. Sorry if I'm a little like out of it right now, guys. Like I said, I just woke up, so I'm like trying my best to get back into this. They had a little fair at the school today about clubs, and I was checking them out, and I was like, maybe I'll go see what clubs there are, and maybe see if any interest me at the moment. And there were a few. Like the English club is nice. Astro Club is always cool looking because I like astronomy. I checked out it wasn't an anime club, it was like a Japanese club. Like they talk about different Japanese, like they talk about culture and religion and the ethics of Japanese studies, and like they were still gonna show anime and games and you know that type of stuff and the difference. Yeah, it's always cool. And it was pretty interesting. I love Godzilla Final Wars. It was one of my favorite Godzilla movies. I like monster movies. And the reason why I bring that up is because the guy at the booth was talking about monster movies. Because he was talking about, you know, Japanese monster movies like Godzilla, Mothra, Rodan. Fuck, I forgot the turtle. I forgot his name. I literally forgot his name right now, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to forget things like that, especially since I'm trying to like talk about it and like converse it to you guys. But fuck, what was his name? King Ghidorah is a three-headed dragon. If you haven't seen any like Godzilla monster movies, you guys should really check out like the classic is always good. It always brings up good moral issues and dilemmas if you really look at it from the standpoint of like why Godzilla is this big monster attacking Tokyo after they just got attacked in World War II by the U.S. You know, and it brings up the reason of why would they do this? Why would they create a movie about Tokyo being destroyed yet again? And you know, this monster is made from chemical reactions of nuclear bombs and nuclear testing. It's, you know, if you really look at it that way. If you look at it just any other monster movie, just look at it as a monster movie then. And you'll still see these deep, dark issues in Japan and, you know, what they were going through at the moment and the times. And the movie, as old as it is, I feel it holds up fairly well as a classic. You know, it's... A lot of people don't see it. A lot of people just see the newer ones. Godzilla is evolved, and I'm a big fan. I'm a big Godzilla fan. I've seen a lot of the older movies, and I've seen a lot of the newer ones. One of my favorite was Godzilla Final Wars, where Godzilla legit fights every single monster from his... It was like a Toho classic, Toho anniversary classic, you could say. Because Godzilla, the US version of Godzilla had just came out like about, I think, 2 years ago before, and then Final Wars came, and basically Toho was like, fuck what they did to Godzilla, fucking bastards. And I was like, yeah, we fucked up Godzilla, cause we fucked up Godzilla. And Toho basically put our American Godzilla, the one that had came out at that time, in their movie. And Godzilla, the legit OG Godzilla, just wrecks that Godzilla in less than, like, I don't know, 20 seconds, 15 seconds, probably less. He just wrecks his shit. He just tosses him aside, fucking nuclear breaths his ass, and then boom, that was it. Godzilla is dead. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And but it was true though. Our Godzilla was shit compared to that Godzilla. And then throughout the entire movie, like, there's plot with humans and stuff, like I think there was something about aliens invading Japan, and like they had taken all these monsters and they were sending them around the world, and the humans were like, what the fuck do we do? How do we fight these monsters? And then they were like, let them fight. Send Godzilla, let him handle this. And I was like, that is smart. It's smart for the fact that, like, in every monster movie, like, the humans always try, and it's always good to see the humans try. I don't like to sometimes, but it's like, because it's like, really, like, what can we do to these gigantic creatures that are like just fucking massive and could eat us alive or kill us or whatever the fuck they feel like doing. But sometimes in Godzilla movies, it's always good, like, especially this one, it was good to see that the humans were like, yeah, we can't win. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send Godzilla, we're gonna let him handle this shit, and whatever happens, bro. And I was like, all right, good. I like that. I like your thinking. I like where this is going. Keep it this way. And back to the. I know I'm blabbering about Godzilla. I could blabber all day about Godzilla. Back to the club thing. So retracting a bit after I explained Final Wars. He brought up Final Wars, and they had a little Mecha Godzilla, and he was like, you know, he was trying to sell me on it because I told him I liked the Godzilla, and he was like, come on, man, like, join the club. And I was like, nah, like, I'll think about it. I'll leave my email, and, like, you know, you can email me and give me some information more, because he was giving information, and he was telling me, like, what we could do in the club, like a field trip and this and that. And I was like, yeah, but I don't know, I'm not, like, I would love to learn about, I love Japanese culture and religion, because I've taken religious studies, and it's interesting. And I always find it interesting to learn about different religions and ethics and backgrounds and stuff like that. But I don't know why he wasn't selling me on it. It wasn't catching my attention. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna join. I don't know if I even have time. I also went to another club to look around. I looked at, it was like a comic club. They called it the Marvel vs. DC Club or something, I think. And I was like, this is interesting, I guess, because they had the Stan Lee documentary with great power, and I think that's what caught my attention, because I love that documentary. Trust me, guys, it's a very beautiful documentary about Stan Lee, and you know, a lot of people don't know that much about him. They just like, oh, it's that old man that comes out in Marvel movies as a cameo, or it's the guy who helped create, or they'll say it's the guy who created Spider-Man and Captain America, even though Captain America, he did not create Captain America, guys. Captain America was not his invention. And I'll probably get into it in the next video right now, so if you guys could just bear with me, and I'll talk about Stan Lee. Stan Lee is my hero. He's one of my biggest aspirations as a writer, as a creator, as a reader, as a fan, as just someone in general, someone of like I said, I'll get into it right now in a minute after I end this video, and we can start in the next one, so that way I can give you guys some more stuff to hear me rant about. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again next time in my next video.